Starting the stream. Go, go, go. Hello, everyone. Not gonna do that, not gonna do that starting screen anymore. I think I lose viewers that way. Not very personable. Let me pop out all the chats. Ooh, hello. Make sure everything's good. And then do social media stuffs. Yeah, looking great, I think. Yeah. I gotta keep going. Alright, can post to social media. My voice? Okay, yeah, my voice is fine. For my like 5 followers that I have, can post. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I am my own viewer. Not that, okay. Ooh, that might be too quiet. I don't know. Like that or not. Okay. So here we are with our basic little breakout in Pygame. And I believe, yeah, okay, so we do have the little bounce. We're going to talk about some dumb stuff that I did, and then how it turned out not to be exactly that dumb because of how I'm doing things. So yeah, let's get into it. So the dumb thing is that Pygame, is it wrecked? Is it big wrecked? Yeah, okay, so wrecked has some useful things. So you can do move, you can move in place, update, clamp. There's like some collision. Clip line, I think, is basically what we want. So clip line is very similar to what we're doing, or what I'm doing over the get line intersection, right? Oh, well, I guess that's more between 2 points. But when I do circle velocity versus rect, and I do the get line intersection, like we can probably make all of this go into the clip line. I'm unsure. I guess I can open up this. It's going to be up here. Some Pygame. Oh, I wanted the docs. Where was it? Wrecked. I forgot what clip line returns. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think this is going to be exactly useful because we want normal information, or we want to be able to test each line separately so we can get normal information and like reflect the vector. And there's also like a rect versus rect and circle versus circle, but there's no like rect versus circle that I found. So I think even though there is some collision stuff, if anyone wants to like check that their mouse is inside a button or something like that, I think this stuff is what you would want to use. And if you want like different rects to collide with each other, that's fine too. And then you can also do sprites. So you can have attach like a shape to a sprite, so either like a circle or like a rectangle, and you can use that for some basic collision detection. As far as I understand, I haven't really used Pygame extensively, but I did some reading over the week, and that's kind of what I found. But I think for our purposes, this is what I have is fine. I don't want to try and do anything different. With that said, what I want to do is that when we have a collision between the okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I think I want another variable here. I think I want to return if we actually had a collision or not. And then if we did, then I want to add, oh, well, no, actually I can just do it all in here. So we have a collision. What I want to do is I want to find, where's Milton? Milton, my boy. Yeah, so I did also play a little bit of Breakout. Oh, cool. Someone followed me. Thank you. That was on OBS, or not OBS. That was on Owncast. Yeah, so I did play some Breakout, and it looks like what this does is that it does reflect the vector, but it also adds the difference. So if you're on this side and it hit this way, it would actually be more of a vertical. And if it hit this way, then you'd kind of just continue. It looked like they normalized the vector though, so it wasn't doing what I said, where like, oh, the super complicated, like, oh, we're gonna add these and then we'll have some like normal decay, because this is basically 2x, because you have the normal direction vector here plus the velocity, the reflected velocity vector. Essentially what we're going to do to get the ball to feel a little bit more gooder, before I move on to the rectangle stuff proper, is I want to, for the player specifically, I want to take the reflected vector, and I want to add the direction between the center of the circle and the center of the ball. This is ball position, and then add those two vectors together and normalize that and return that. So I think that's what we're going to do now. Is there a way to draw a line? Yep. Oh, lines. AA line, axis aligned, anti-aliased. Oh. I assume this is just 2 points. Surface color start end. Get wrecked. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so I might want to draw some of this. And we can use the step through thing that I created, so we can kind of walk through it a little bit more gooder. Hold on, my sister texted me. Okay. What I want to do is I want to find the center of the rect. Oh, I think we want to do some of this before, so we're going to do center rect. I don't like snake case, by the way. Oh, water's so good. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water. Maybe that's why I'm depressed. Been getting a lot of sunlight. It's cloudy right now, but I've been getting a lot of sunlight, walking a lot. That's been making me feel good. I didn't go to the gym every day this week. I went Wednesday to do arms, do biceps and triceps. But yeah, like I was doing shoulders, and my shoulders look so good. Like not to turn this into a total bro grammar like stream, but like I was doing just the dumbbell press, and then there's also the lateral rises, and there's like the forward lateral rises. I was doing those, and they really like made these way bigger. They like make my profile look more broad, my shoulders more broad. That was good. That made me feel good. But yeah, this week I was just so busy, and I just was kind of lazy, and I kind of regret not going to the gym, because that's probably also a reason why I'm kind of mentally not all there. But it's fine. We're gonna power through this little velocity stuff with the player, and then we're gonna continue on to do the blocks. And then I think, well, let's not get ahead of myself, but yeah, let's focus on this. So I think I can just do work point plus yeah, right, it's just rect size time, whoops, 5, right. There's a dot, right? Or a point. I can draw a point, right? Circle, polygon, rect. Oh, do I just do circle? Circle, that's really small. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we kind of I already calculate the circle. Cube center. Where do I calculate that? Oh, okay. I do it like manually. Position plus 40. 15. Yeah. Which should be what I'm doing. All right, so here we're gonna find the distance between the two. So this is the ball position. Oh, do we want? Ooh. So we probably want. Okay, so we have an intersection between ball start and ball end. Do we want? Does it matter? It might matter. Because how I was thinking, well, we'll just do the collision. Oh man. Me. Oh, that was really raspy. Why is my throat like that? Oh geez, sorry. Let me, hold on. Okay, a little better, not really much, not really doing much better. Okay, no, it's a little better. Okay, so I think we're just, oh, there we go. Okay, I just needed to stop talking for a little bit. So what do I want to call this? Difter. Sure. I think it's center rect, and I think we're going to do the end position. So ball, pause, and then we're going to draw that. Draw dot line, and I hope I can. Oh, I wonder if I have to do this. Center. No, just kidding. Oh yeah, no. So it'll be, I think, center. No, it'll be a circle. Ball pause, and then ball pause plus Diffter. Why did I do ball pause? Did I type in ball pause? Oh, that's the incoming ball. Yeah, I think that's fine. Which is still just ball end. Yeah, okay, I think that's okay, that's okay. Maybe we should do ball end. Whoops, those were the wrong buttons. Okay, let's see if we get a visual. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Yep, you're right. Do we just have, that's global, right? Or did I make that? Oh, screen. Oh no, I did make it global. Yeah, okay. We can argue if that's correct or not, but right now it's insanely useful. Okay, that should go that way a little bit. Oh, or crash. All right, fine, I'll read the documentation. Oh, did I? What? Oh, screen color. Okay. What color should we make this? Blue? Blue? Oop. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Oh, we didn't normalize it, did we? Oh, did you see that? Oh, let me get rid of this because that's confusing me. Whoops. Oops, that was the wrong button. I was like frame perfect too. Okay, you go. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Did I do the rect center? I don't think that was supposed to be rect center. I think we were supposed to do. Oh, ball position. Why did that look so? Oh, maybe my. It's not normalized, so it draws between them, but I was thinking it would be that way. Should it be ball position? Should we do ball end? Oh, whoops, I needed to change that one too. Do I want to normalize this too? In place. That's a real thing. Yeah. Okay. Ball end. What? Oh, that's not. What was that? Microsoft, please. I should just work on my freaking Linux installation to get that all set up. What? Diffter. Also, I'm glad this is the top line, because this is just the first one that I started doing, and it would have been really silly. Oh no, okay, we don't want that in place. We want that to return. I see, I get the use of that now. Okay, because I'm used to like having the variable, right, and you do Pygame vec, right, and then later you do an operation where you reassign the vec or whatever, right, and then you do like vec dot normalize. Right, and then this I want to be in place because I want it to happen, but you don't want it to be in place and you want it to return because you're doing all of this in this one, which you probably should be doing anyway. Then yeah, that's why you want to do, that's why you want to do that. So let's just diff-dir, just make sure that's an actual real life thing, whole ass thing. Oop. Oh. Okay, so not crashing, that's good. Oh, I didn't even see it. That was probably very small. Also, it's blue, which might not be the best. Well, it's normalized and also it's blue, which is probably hard to see. Orange. And the other thing is that it's not being rendered every frame when we're in that step mode, because that is outside, that collision is outside the renderer. I'm not seeing it at all. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Okay, so we're gonna do a reflect, and then we're gonna set ball. Actually, we can just do this all in one, right? We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna add diff-dir, right? And then we're gonna normalize. Not in place because we want it to return because we're reassigning ball velocity. We will learn that today, stream. Should move that way or crash. Crashing is fine too. There's no open normal. Oh, yeah. This is why I want compiled languages. I think I'm too used to them. Oh, fuck. That's not exactly where I would want. Okay, so if it's backwards, then I think I need to switch this. I think. That's the only thing we're going to change. Yeah, okay, that's where I would expect. I don't like how much it moves, though. Maybe that's fine. Maybe I was really just weirded out because, oh, I could have got there. Okay, yeah. I think that's kind of what I would expect. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, yeah. I think that's fine. I think I'm gonna call that okay. Yeah, that was fine because I moved there at the last second. Okay, the other thing that I want to do, which might kind of fuck shit up, to really truly finish the player stuff, I think I would need to do, well, I don't need to do that. I think I would need to make like a velocity system, right? For the player and clamp it. Maybe I don't. Yeah, no, I do, because there could be an instance where before the ball moves, like the ball and the player could be like right next to each other. Right. And then before we get to the ball code down here on like line 150, whatever that is, 154, 155. Well, 155 is the actual code. We need to comment that out or delete that. So yeah, oh, maybe that is 154. Anyway, whatever. This line, before we get to this line, the player moves. So the player can move that way and just be inside of, right, the ball. So I think we need to handle that as well. Now that I think about it though, because what I was just going to do is just make this velocity basically, and then add the player position, and then call this basically before we do the ball logic. But since everything's based off of the like velocity of the ball, I think we would basically need to make a new physics system. So now I'm seeing the weakness of, well, I guess last weekend I kind of saw the weakness of this this method. So this was mostly done out of stubbornness because I was like, oh, this is what we're using on the sides, which honestly I probably should have made the sides just thin rectangles, right? Oops. Like just have a rectangle that like extends for like 5 meters or like 5 pixels, and just have it be here, and then have another one up here, right, and have another one over here, right, and then another one out here, right. And so that would just perfectly match up, and then we would always just, we wouldn't do this line bullshit, we would just do like collision detection over over the thing. And then I don't know how I would detect here we still have that one collision point. I think I commented that out. But yeah, so essentially here, or maybe the frame before, I don't know, it would be nice or maybe not nice, but like this, I think we can kind of guess what normal we want to be at based off of the collision point. Because like if that's terrible, I don't want that. Right, if the ball's here, and it goes down into, during this frame, we're calculating that it hits this time, and we're not doing the line stuff, and we just see that this volume and this volume intersect like here, right? We can kind of see like, okay, it is not because visually I can see like, oh yeah, it's this line that we want the normal off of for the velocity reflection stuffs. But to code that into an algorithm, I think you would just kind of take like, okay, is it within here? Like from here to here, is it here? Right. Like, does it fall within one of these chunks? Like you would essentially make a bounding box, I guess. Like, was there a collision up here? Okay, it's the top line. Was there a collision down here? And we just basically kind of ignore the corners, which might not be good. But yeah, I don't know. Because obviously you collided, you're a little bit inside. You're not going to be always perfectly on the line. Oh geez, I'm peeking. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just deal with this line stuff for now. But yeah, ultimately what I wanted to get at was like have a better collision system that I could also do like the normal reflection. Maybe I could just full ass be cheesy and just calculate this direction vector, and that's the direction vector that the ball gets, right? Because that'd be pretty simple, because we can just reuse this stuff, which was also pretty simple. Maybe that's worth doing. Maybe I'll try that out afterwards. But anyway, oh, that's right. That's why I wanted to do that, because I wanted to make sure that the player moved correctly. Shoot. Okay. And I do think this does better volume handling, because my line does not. It only takes the center into account. Well, let me get rid of the debug. Let me go down here. So I'm going to stop calling this, but we are going to keep that method or the function just in case. And then I'm going to add. Oh, if this is the same for everything, I guess I'll just be greedy. Right. And then if we need it, we need it. Oh, is this also the same for everything? Oh, we're just getting, wait. Do I want? Do I want to use the intersection instead of? You feel me, everybody? Instead of using ball end, I use intersection to calculate this stuff. Oh, for the leftover. Why did I do the leftover? Oh, leftover minus intersection. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I want this. Here, let me test this. I don't think this should change much. The angle might be a little different. Yeah, I think that's more of what I want. I want you going that way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can kind of manipulate it like Breakout. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, clamping the player is another thing I kind of wanted to do today. I thought I'd have time to do. Yeah, I think that's working pretty good, pretty well. Okay, yeah, I think that's perfect. Well, not perfect, but that's good. That is the desirable thing. Yeah, now I'm really thinking, since I do that and that seems fine, I wonder if you can just do that. No, I think you need to reflect it. So if I was just doing that for the blocks, you know, oh God. So if it comes in like this, right, and it collides here or thereabout, and it's gonna go back that way, right? And you don't want it to go back that way. You want it to go back this way. And there's nothing to reflect this on, because you don't know. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud, trying to use this still, this other one, where all you have is this. Because what I didn't want to happen was basically doing like finding a collision and then like making a line between the collision. So using this method, the circle versus rect. I didn't want to just do this and then make a line and then like test all the lines still. Because if we have to do that anyway to get the information that we need, then we might as well do it this way and just test all the fucking lines anyway against every rectangle object in the scene. So I don't know. We're gonna move forward with this because I don't know any better. And then reflect. Okay, so that is the same for all of them, but we need intersection 1 to calculate it. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I don't need to do that. Oh, should these be adding? Yeah, yars. Don't copy that floppy. I don't know really how to test this. I mean, I guess I can just, oop. Oh, fuck. Normalize. Oh, wow. We went hard on that one. This is why we test stuff. Oh, that probably didn't work. Okay, so that's pretty good. Yeah, well, don't worry, we'll add that later. So like if it goes off the screen, then we will make that a game over. No. 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 That was a broken one too. Shit. Okay, we tested bottom, we tested right. That seemed all fine. Fuck? Ah, fuck. I'm gonna restart. Let's do that on the right side. Is that the player physics thing? Yeah, okay, that's the player physics thing I was talking about. Because the thing, I kind of cocked myself there. Because the thing though is that, I guess, oh, I could have fucking tested that shit. I thought it was going to come out a little bit more. Okay, that looked fine. All right, at least it didn't crash. That's all I really care about. Yeah, so I'm just thinking this is gonna be weird if I change this to. I think it needs to be done, but this needs to be. I don't know how to like correct. I guess I don't have to really do anything. So currently we have ball position and BV frame. I guess we can use last BV frame because it didn't move. And so when the player collided with the, because this only handles the ball colliding with the player, this doesn't handle the player colliding with the ball. So that's why the ball goes inside and like rattles around the player until it eventually hits one of the sides. And then it hits one of the sides, but since it hits it from the inside, it doesn't really handle that correctly, so it shoots it out because the normal, we're just calculating the right side normal is purely to the right. Purely to the right. It's hard to talk with my hands with this camera. I have the I have an AI thing that gets rid of the background, so it's kind of hard to do. But yeah, so it like rattles around. Ball just like rattles around in here, but like once it like, whoops, that was kind of terrible. Yeah, once it gets to here, it just treats that ball vector or ball velocity vector as if it hit it from this side, and then it reflects it, which I don't know what that would look like. Would it just be like that? And then we do the here to here, the difference between that, so it just kind of looks like it just shoots out almost. In this case, my axis is kind of tilted. So, something like that. Anyway. So yeah, that isn't really what I planned on doing today. Maybe I fix that tomorrow and we can do some different stuff. I kind of wanted to get some like music. I think there's sound. Maybe not music. Oh, okay, there's music. Those are like sound effects. MIDI. Oh, maybe. Can I just like make a sound? Color, display, draw, event, font, image, key, local, mixer. Pause, unpause, fade out, turn on channels, get busy, get STL, mixer version, sound, create a new sound object, file, or buffer object, create a channel object for controlling playback. Oof. Okay, so they didn't make any higher level functions. This is just basically a wrapper. I think that's most of what Pygame is anyway, is just exposing SDL. I should have just went down to create sound. Probably where. File name, file name, file path, buffer. Playback, not playback. Volume. Sound is playing. Okay, so there's no panning, which is fine. Gosh, my own cast is so far behind. It's like 17 seconds behind. Streaming takes a lot of computation. What do I want to do? Oh wow, when did I start? 35, not too bad. I think I spent the past 10 minutes just hemming and hawing about what I want to do. I think I'm gonna make, I think we're gonna make some what am I getting at? Here, I am gonna rename this player rectangle. Whoops, that's not how this IDE works. Player, and then I think we're just gonna make the blocks and move on with my life. We probably will just keep that bug in. Maybe I'll make a little to do. To do. What do I want to say? Let's see, player velocity, and then circle, player's ball, collision check. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so if I redo this, I think ultimately what I want to do, I'm not really driving too much with Pygame. I want to try out Raylib, but I want to finish this to say that I finished it, and then I think we're going to do the same exact shit in Raylib and see how that goes. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a couple ideas for some games. Depending on how I drive with Pygame, or not Pygame, depending on how I feel about Raylib, if that resonates with me, then I think I'll use that. Otherwise, I think I might just go back to Godot and kind of just think about some of the, or just do some of these kind of simple prototypey things that I wanted to do and release, probably on my Ko-Fi page, and yeah, that one, and my and also I might make an itch.io to release some of the games. Probably not the Breakout one. I might just put that on GitHub if people wanted to see it. If they didn't, that's cool too. Alrighty. What do I need for some blocks? Probably need like a collection. Python array. Arrays of numeric types. Okay. Cool. Lists. Do we want a growable size? Might want. It's growable, but like, how do I remove? Oh, okay, just remove the fucking thing. And just insert the fucking thing. Oh, they have an append. Oh, okay, cool. That's what I want. I was like, why is this complicated? Yeah, sure. This works. Okay. So, I don't know why that was there. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the source. Let's see. We're gonna have blocks. What do we call blocks? We're gonna do a Pygame rec. Oh, that's weird. Why don't I have? Uh-oh. Interesting. That's probably just because that's how I've chosen to set this up. I can't just make a rect, right? Let's see what you have for in it. Yeah. Left top, and then width height. Okay, okay. Where do we want these to go? Maybe I should make a loop. Yeah. I'll do that, I think. And then start X. Oh, that'll just be the margin, right? Let's go, I don't know, 50 in. Start Y, which is also the margin. That's gonna be like more tame, I think, 25. Okay, and then what do we want? Calculator. What am I at, 1280? Oh, okay, 720. Maybe I can make that, whoops. 1920 by 1080. How does that look? Okay. That's big. Do I just double everything? Sixty. Player position plus player size times 5. Easy peasy. And then this kind of has to get all fucky wucky. I think I just double this, right? Yars. Yars. Why is that wrong? What's the ball's size? 5, 10, 20, 80, and 20. Oops. 100? And then, sorry, player position. Size, half of it. Why is that wrong? Yeah, that's like really wrong. Huh. Oh, then I didn't make the ball bigger. That is down here. Oh, what's that? What's 40? Width. No, border radius. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, maybe it is width. What does that mean? Can I just do that? Oh, that's weird. Oh. I wonder if that looks a lot more noticeable. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. So if I drew that in a different order, I think it would appear, because it happens pretty fast, I think it would appear like it squishes a little bit. Because when it hits the edges, because it's obviously off screen, I think it kind of like, it looks like it kind of squishes, like even though it doesn't. Your brain kind of like just kind of fills that gap in. Yeah, you gotta see my apartment. I don't know why I had width there. I don't know what that was from, or why that was needed, or why I thought that was needed. I'm sure I copied it from the example, but I don't exactly know what it does. Cube center. So this is wrong. I don't know why. Because this should be fine. That's just half. That's literally just half of what I had, and since I doubled it, then it should just be taking the player position, right? So if I don't do this, yeah, then it's just really wrong. Wait, why does it think the player position is there? Okay, let's just set it to the player position. Oh, why is that? What the fuck? Why did that happen? What? Oh, I'm doing math on Cube Center? Oh, I am. Oh, that's why it's wrong. Okay. All right. And then because the reference thing got me again. Okay. So here. So it's right the first frame, I assume. And then we fuck it up here. So yeah, we're just not going to do this. We're going to do cube center. Cube center. Or no, I think we're just going to assign it to player position plus half of player size. Whoops, don't need that. Yeah, okay, cool. We got that back. Might be a little too thick, the player, but that's fine. Now we're in glorious 1080p. I'm sure everyone can see that way better. I'm no longer squinting at where things are. So that's good. That's good. That's an improvement, I think. Okay, yeah. I think that's working pretty well. So let's go back up to what I was doing up here, which I guess I need a calculator for. Now we have 1920 to work with. And then how big is 160? So minus 100 divided by 160. Okay, we can get about 11 in. So, whoops. Enter x count equals 11. And y count equals. How much of the screen do we want it to take up? 1080. Like a third. 360. We'll just say 360. That's fine. Oh, I guess I'm not taking it a margin. That's fine. We'll lower it and then we'll just do 360 there. So 360 divided by 60. What is that? 6. I knew that. So we're gonna do 6 rows. Okay, so what is that? 66. That might be a lot. I don't know. We'll draw them first, and then we'll get physics and everything working. So we do the blocks, and then we do for. Oh, can I do a range? I need to stand up and get more water. I've obviously looked at this before. For x in range x count. Is that inclusive? 0 to 5, no. Yeah, I think that's what I want for y in range. I don't know why I'm doing x first. Should I be? That might be tricky. It depends how I index. Well, since I'm doing oh, so they're gonna be column. Yeah, so it's gonna be column major, which might be tricky, but like if the math behind this is gonna be like index times, oh, I think we have to change it, don't we? It's gonna go like this. Probably should do an x. Oh, we'll do the what do I want this to be? Why am I having such a hard time with this? Does it matter? Can I can just, even though this is stored row or column major in memory, because this would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then, I really need to stand up. Hold on. So let's see, we come in here, I is 0. And then we're gonna do I times, I think we have to do X count. I times 11. No, we can do Y count. Then plus X? No, I think we have to not do that. Because we have to index, we have to go over. Yeah, so it'd be I. No, I think it's still Y count. 3, so it's Y count. Right, and then plus whatever X we're on. Or no, it'd be Y times Y count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, we'd have 6. All right, but just imagine that Y count was Y count. Jesus, cannot type, cannot paint, I guess, with the mouse. So 4, and then, yeah, whatever X count is, doesn't really matter. Man, why can I not think through this right now? All right, good excuse for a break. I'm gonna stand and get some water. I will be back in like 5 minutes. B. Oh, I wasn't muted. Okay, cool. We're now back. Okay, so if I want an index into the array, I'm iterating through an array. And I have a width and a height. Yeah, so 4, and yeah, we'll just say 4. So 4, 4. And so each xth. To get this, it would be, oh, okay, no, I think it's x. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have made those the same numbers, because that's also confusing. So we're gonna make that 5. X potato. If we do like I2, oh no, I guess it wouldn't be I. We would do like a XY, right, in the range. So like I'm doing X 0 to X count, which is 5, and then Y 0 to Y count, which is 4. And so yeah, you're just gonna go plus Y over here, and then you're just gonna do X times, I think, Y count. Because to get this one, you're gonna have X is 1 times Y count, which is 4, plus 0. That's Y, right? And then to get to this one, you're gonna do the same, very similar thing as X times Y count, which is 4, plus 0, 1, 2, 3, which is in the range. That's that one. And to get this one, actually we'll do this one. That will be X 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 4, 16, plus 0, 1. So this is the 17th element in the array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right. Because okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah, no, I'm right. Fuck. Okay. We won't need that right now, but we will need that once we want to draw. So for now, we're just going to blocks dot append, and we're going to do pygame dot rect, and then what did pygame rect want? Okay, so just a left top width height. Okay, so we also have to do some more math. Oh, I kind of forgot what I said. I'm just making these 160-60, just the same as a player. Sure, yeah, we're just gonna do that. Okay, so that means I can just pass that in. Okay, so then for this position, I guess we just start X and start Y. Pause X, start. Oh, I don't want to copy. Or I want to copy. It'd be nice to have the margin. Maybe it doesn't matter. So start X, start Y, and then player size. We're just gonna make them all the same. What else is a rect? Oh, that's it. That's all the rect wants. Okay. And so then here, I think we're gonna do start. Oh, maybe we don't want them because they're gonna be all sandwiched together. Fuck. Whatever. Player size dot y, and then after that start x dot x. Let's just get these on the screen and then we can think about margins. So it should be pretty easy to just replace player size with something like smaller so they're not so thick, and then we can have like margins between the blocks, or just put margins in there. So let's just draw through these. I don't think we care about, oh, we might care. So I think we want to do Y. What did I say? Y count? Yeah. X in range. So this isn't gonna linearly go through the stuff in memory. This is gonna jump around a lot. So that's not good. So we might want to change that. Probably want to change that. So we start with 0, which is the top. So color equals red. Sure, hold on. Oh, and we do have to index into that. Okay, so what do I say? Blocks. Then y times no x times y count plus y. Yeah, let's just see if that works. Okay, let's change that to fucking row major. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, this is fine. This is probably what I want anyway. But the problem was I'm not resetting start. So start X needs to be reset to whatever. Or actually, what is X? So X can, okay, so yeah, I think this is just better. No, this does need a, yep. Start X just needs to go back to 50. Okay, there we go. So we have that now. That's cool. So yeah, let's just change, I guess, block size, Pygame vector. 2. Just make them a little smaller, a little skinnier. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, look at that, look at that. And then this doesn't hit anything, but and it goes under them because we draw them afterwards, which is all expected. But hey, look at that, we almost have a game. We've almost done it, boys. And was that because I was moving? Oh man. I hope that was just because I was moving. Oh no, I got water and I didn't bring it. I'm gonna go get that water because I forgot to grab it. Alrighty. So we're gonna do colors, which is another reason why I want to do row major, because I think the colors are gonna be different per row. So this works out better. And then I think the points, if I ever add points, the points are gonna be different. I think it's gonna go like blue to red, like Roy G. Biv, top down, and then it's gonna be like 5, 10, 15, 20 points or whatever, something like that. So let's do block colors. That's just gonna be a list. So when we draw, do we draw the tippy toppiest thing? So yeah, I think so. Red, Roy, fucking Roy G. Biv. I don't think we have indigo, which is fine. Orange, yellow, green, blue, and then purple. That's violet enough. Oh shit, do we have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, I'm a genius. Look at that. Look at how that worked out. So good. Totally on purpose. Colors, Y. Not exactly what I wanted. Why is it doing it that way? Am I? Because nothing was like correct. Am I? Oh, I see. Because I thought I was doing a line, but I'm doing a row. I think I would just want to change this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, wait, what? Hold on. So we come in here and we do Y, and we select a color, and then for that Y, so this is X, and then Y, we make an X. Okay, well then okay, so then maybe, okay, all right, so maybe I just positioned these incorrectly. That's X, right? I think this should be correct. All right, unless my indexer is incorrect, let's just print out a bunch of information. Index, that's gonna be X times Y count. Oh, I think I do need to change that, right? I think that needs to be Y times, I don't think I changed that. Oops, X count plus X. Maybe that's why. Whoops. Okay, and then color, and then rect. V till that one. Oh, I wanted F. Oh, you're still running. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Oh, well, I fixed it, so go me. So it was the index. It looked like X's are all on the same Y. And then these are all going with different X's. Yeah, okay. This is what I would expect. So the index was incorrect. Okay. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the fun part, which is terrible code. I think we're literally just gonna copy this floppy. Yank. And then paste it, and then just call that not player. And then we're gonna get rid of the difter. Oh, yeah, I don't need that. So normally, like, this was a good lesson in physics. Even if it's basic collision, I think I don't want to cut corners. You kind of want to make sure that you do that properly, because your shit can probably just fail. Okay. Let's see if the performance just tanks. Is there a way to render font? Yeah. Let me get font init. Is this just called, or do you need to call this? Go up here. Pygame init. guess. Default font, get the default file name, get SD version, don't care about that. Get font, mat font, this font, font. How do I use it? Oh. It gives me a service. Oh. Huh. So you do this in OpenGL, well, I guess most graphics things is you would load the font, which is vector art, so it just kind of describes the font in like Bezier curves, right? Something like that, right? And that would go like whoop. I drew that terribly, but you get the idea. It's a S or a 5, you know. And so what you would do is, since it just describes how the curve works, is you would take the font, you'd say, hey, I want to render this character, or ideally all of the characters that you would ever want to use, add a specific point font, so like 12, and then you would say, hey, render all of that, and then you store all of that into a texture. So then your texture would have like A, B, C, D, dot, 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 and then A, B, C, D, dot, and you'd have like 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. Right, and then you would have this texture and it'd have all your stuff, and it could either be poorly optimized and it just doesn't use all this space, or it doesn't use all this space, or you could like pack it correctly if you want to get fancy and save on texture space. But then after that, you would just get, based off of all the parameters that the font gives you, is you would end up just being able to take your sprite, right, and this has, we're not rendering quads. You would have like information here, 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 and here. Those are your vertices. And you would, at runtime, like size this correctly based off of the point font of this to get it correct. And then you would map this onto this area in texture space, right? And then for the big A, you would take this like vector. So the vertices are like 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, right? And then you would scale those based off of the font width and height, and then also however many pixels wide and tall your screen space is. And then you would stretch that and figure that out. So like the A would end up looking like this. So if you've ever looked at Unity and their font stuff, like you will see, like if you select like their font renderer, like you will see like little things like this. Like you can actually see the meshes in their 3D space. And that's usually how I would do it, is I would figure out what like a 1-to-1. Did my music just die? No, it is a quiet part of the song. What is this? 0, 1. Right, so I would just figure out how many pixels like one vertex, like one unit of vertex space is. Vertex space, not UV space, is, and then I would be like, okay, I want to draw an A, like a capital A, like what are the sizes of that, and then give me the UV coordinates of this texture, right? And then it'll tell me what size it expects to be, and so then I'll manipulate this transform to be more like this, and then I will make the UV, change the UV coords to this, and then I'll render it, and I'll move on to the next one, and I'll scale the vertex and change the UVs, and I give all those. I think I just change the transform, and then I give new UV coordinates every time, but most of the other state, like the texture and the material and all that, stay the same. So that's how I've done that in the past. I was kind of hoping I could just like Raylib. It's foreshadowing twig. I was hoping I could just give Pygame font and it just rendered it, and I wouldn't have to do this blitting surface stuff. So because I'm lazy and I don't want to do any of that, we're just going to output the frame rate to the thing, because essentially I wanted to monitor how much time it's going to take to render all of this stuffs. I don't know a good order of this. Yeah, so a lot of these I think need to give me booleans. Well, I guess I can just change the boolean in here, but I think this, and then also the player one as well, could just give me like a collided, and then we see if we collided, and if we did collide, we just step through the physics until we have no more collisions. So like we will go in here and we will like, okay, we had a collision, we're gonna make the ball into like a calculated vector that we don't think is colliding with anything yet, and then we return and we say, hey, we collided, and so then the physics system will sweep through it again, like go through all of the blocks, all of the walls and the player, and check do we have any more collisions with the new information that we got. We're not going to move the ball again, we're just going to step the ball once, and then because it collided with something, is there a new collision that we need to resolve? I think everything right now, because I'm just doing the points with the line, and I'm doing things poorly with the collision system. Again, I thought Pygame I was hoping Pygame would have a little more stuff with it. So I was lazy and I didn't make a full ass system, but since we just checked the line and we don't really take into account the radius of the ball, I don't think we're gonna have too many collisions that need to be resolved multiple times a frame. I think they'll happen back to back per frame, but I don't think we really need to do that. So I'm not going to until we have a problem. And then I think I'm just gonna do right here. I'm just gonna take, yank 2 down. I'm gonna plop that here. I'm gonna okay, I guess I can't. And then, whoa, hey, easy, whoa. Delete that. Then oh, can I swizzle? I think I can swizzle. Right, it's y times x count plus x dot x y. Oops. Oh, maybe I can't. Maybe I need to change this. Maybe there was a reason. With height. Oh, well, I can't jump to that. Kinda gotta pee. Oh, you can't swizzle. There is with height. Oh, well, if there's with height then and XY, then I don't need a swizzle really. I can just make a, oh, that's a lot of typing. Fuck. Okay, well, we're just gonna make a variable, which might not be good. Might be, I don't know, might be fine. It's X. Alright, so we're gonna delete all that, and we're gonna do b dot x, b dot y. And we're gonna delete all that, and then b dot width, b dot height. Yeah. Alright, that should be Gucci. Oh, fuck. I did not mean clock. Oh, I meant blocks. Because I have more than one. Fuck. Tuple object has no attribute X. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. I need a pee. Clampity clampity clamp. Clippity clippity clip. Clip line. Yun yun. Okay, so that's fine, right? Center rect is kind of a problem though. Essentially none of those are in the form that we want. Okay, well let's do the super lazy thing and just make these vector 2 and then vector 2. We'll see if this absolutely destroys my computer or not. Oh, we can stop doing that. I mean, it seems fine. How are you guys? Physics work. Boom, shocky locky. I assume once I start deleting these, then it'll be not great. Ball should be back to white. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I had that. I forgot I had this. Let me go here. Okay, yeah, no, we're fine. We're 60, more or less. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, now we need a collision. Okay, so now we need to know if we had a collision because I need to delete these. Boop. Oh, man. You don't know how good this feels, everyone. I felt like such a fraud. Okay, I still feel like a fraud, but I feel like a more accomplished fraud. Like I've been programming for a while, and I don't know, just recently I feel like things, maybe I'm just yeah, probably not going to spend too much time on a physics system proper, Even though I should. I think I'm just gonna go... Oh, maybe that shouldn't have happened. Well, that's really bad, actually, now that I think about it. Because those blocks aren't moving. So there's no reason why... Did I get those switched, though? I'm drawing... Wait, hold on. I'm worried that for whatever reason the blocks, the left and right are inverted. So the normals are incorrect. I don't think that should be the case because the recs... I was super lazy though. Unless did I fuck up a width and a height and an X and a Y? X, Y, width, height. Yeah. I think that's fine. So let's see. This is top. Hit top line. I guess we should say intersect top line. Intersect, what is this? Right. Left. Left line. I assume this is bottom. Mark point, bottom left. Yep. Oh. Oops. I assume this is left line. Oh, that was right line. Bottom left, rect point. Yeah. Okay, so this is left line. This should be right line. I should get rid of the... Right line, okay, that's correct. Okay, and it bounced off. Okay, then I just have a weird case with my stuffs. Okay. Bottom line. Okay, I think that's fine. I just have holes, I guess, in my shit, which isn't great, but... So the other thing that I was thinking of is instead of doing like these circle complicated stuff is just... I was talking about the Minkowski sum a little bit in one of my previous streams. So like a circle can basically just be a couple like a hexagon or a decagon or something. I'm not drawing this perfectly, but like this is a lot closer if I actually could draw correctly. But whatever that is, right? I can probably just make this like an octagon or a decagon and I'd probably be fine. No one would really notice. And since there's no rotation or anything with any of the stuff, it'd be very trivial to basically sweep a box which has those points and then just add oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so it'd be like this. That was drawn terribly. Holy, I forgot what like I forgot what an octagon looked like halfway through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so how does an octagon look like? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not exactly what... Oh, so it's just 2 boxes. Okay, so it's like this, and like that, and like that, and like that. Okay. So yeah, anyway. Oh, I need to go back a lot. Shit. hold on, hopefully this will make sense in a little bit. Okay, so this is the box vertices. So we had a rectangle that started here, 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 and here. I probably should have made those different colors. So effectively what we did, and obviously this isn't really drawn correctly, but what we can do is we can take the vertices of one shape and then put them all, like shift and record all of these vertices on top of all the other vertices of another shape. So in this case, a rectangle. And now we have this point cloud of vertices. And now we can do what is called Jarvis March. And we can basically just go through, like pick any point and like make a line to all the other points, and then see to any other random point. And then see if there is a point that lies leftmost of that point. So if we go here to here, nope, B, Z. We go like here to here, that's a line, but we see that there's points out here. So essentially what this ends up doing is that it effectively starts taking a line and like wrapping around the entire object. So then you end up with points that are, I guess that might not even hit. So this might hit over here. Again, if it was drawn correctly, it would hit over here. So then we can do this, and then we can do this, and we can do like this, and it'd be like that, and it'd be like that. And so now we have this shape that is the sum or difference of the two shapes. So that's the Minkowski sum. So you can do the same thing with the difference, is we can take this shape and then subtract all the other points, or take this rectangle shape and then take this decagon or octagon shape, and then take all the points in here and subtract them by all the points here, and then record where the result of those points. And then you can take that shape, do the Jarvis March to get your outer perimeter of the volume, and then with that you can see if a point lies within inside of, or I guess the origin. If the origin lies within that, then you have a collision. So that's one point. That's one thing we could do, but even after I say all that, that's a lot of work. I mean, we should all honestly just be using this correctly, because this does everything. The only thing I need to figure out is how to handle the physics, because right now I just do that with the normal, right? So I just need to figure out, I don't know if we can come up with like a contact normal or what, if like I can just go like, okay, this is our direction vector. Let me draw that a little nicer. We're gonna do this, and then like that direction is our direction vector. We have the center. We have a contact here. We'll pretend that didn't happen. We just have a contact here, doesn't matter. And then I don't know how to come up with like the normal. Given this information, we have the contact point, or the point where we're inside. I don't know how to make a normal out of that. I don't know if like the we have a vector that went from here to here and here to here. I don't know if I can make like the cross product. I don't know if that is just a normalized version of the cross product. I don't know if that's just going to be what it is. If that would be the reflected vector off of this normal, is the cross product between these two vectors, right? I don't know. I don't know enough math to do that. I could think about that. Right now it doesn't seem like we have performance issues though. We seem to be fine. Our physics seems to be working, except for when it breaks, which I thought was hoping it was just limited to the player, because the player is able to move, but it looks like the blocks can get all fucky too. So I don't know, maybe I'll look at that more. Maybe I will just abandon that and I don't know, yeah. But here, let's see. Let's have this. Let's see if I can get cubes destroying, and then I think I'm gonna wrap up on that then for today. Remove. Okay, well that's bad. Oh, well if I remove. Okay, well that gets complicated. So let's just do the first part where we return if we've collided. Did collide false. Okay, and I don't think we're gonna do that for oh, did I shit. Okay, now that we returned it, I wanted to see if it bitched about formatting. If did collide. You know, let's just be a little cheesy. We're gonna do blocks. Count plus X. There was an update, right? Yeah. Oh. Make it all 0. That might be fine. Or like negative something, 0. Right, so we'll just do like negative, I don't know, negative 10, negative 10, 1, 1. I don't know if it's gonna, yeah, I don't know. So we're still gonna draw it. We're still gonna do, I guess we're still gonna do collisions off of it. But it shouldn't be actually interactable and it shouldn't be visible. Let's see if that worked. Oh, look at that. Oh, I should have went back in the same hole. Perfect, okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We did it, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I think tomorrow, since I don't really want to spend any more time on the physics, I know I'm talking about that a lot because I feel like I should know this stuff, but I do not. So I think tomorrow, yeah. We're gonna implement sounds and maybe a score. Ooh. I just thought that I have to deal with the implement scores, then I'm gonna have to deal with the font. Well, this is pretty good, I think. Actually, oh gosh, I'm hiccuping a lot. I need to pee again. Actually, did I go pee? Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I did. Oh shoot. All right. Well, since we can't die. Oh yeah, so we add sounds, death, and then oh, if we really wanted to, we can get this looking correct because like it's the margin here and the margin here isn't really equal. I don't know if we can get it equal, but we might have to play with like the distance between all this. But yeah, tomorrow we can do some polish. Actually, you know, this is probably a good time just to end the stream. I'm gonna go pee and then deal with some other stuff. Yeah, this was good. This was encouraging. I feel a lot better. So yeah, tomorrow, check in the same time, 2 p.m. to around 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be implementing sound and points and death at the least. And if I implement points, they might not have a font depending if I actually want to deal with all that. Cool. Sorry, no, I'm just happy that this is working. Oop. Loop. Oh, we need to clamp the player too. Shit. Okay, well, let's make a to-do. To-do. Clamp player movement to screen. Then sounds, score. What else should I say? Oh, margin. Block layout. Margin. Margin. How do you spell margin? Oh, there's no E. English has E's on everything though. I feel like I said something else. Well, if I think about it, I'll put it up here. Yeah, so cool. I think that's it for today. Hopefully tomorrow I will finish up on this. Hopefully I'll have some time either tonight or tomorrow morning to get like sounds so we can just not have to find sounds on stream or make sounds. And this shouldn't be terrible. Score, yeah, if I have time, we'll do the font stuff. We can also add a FPS meter, display FPS display, and then yeah, this shouldn't be too bad either. This is just playing with numbers that we already have. All right, cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.